crazy. I don't think that you think that I'm like hopeless. I think you were just saying things to be mean.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. Today we were reviewing Level 3, which is a Random Media Productions directed by James Garrett and starring Kristine Veta, Anna Carlise, Jovan Ford, Clarissa Willis, and Anna McNiven. This film follows the unconventional and provocative psychotherapist who uses confrontational methods to guide his patients. What will happen exactly? Well, you have to watch and find out. In addition, this movie is filmed using 100% improv, so there's actually no script. So what's good about this film? Well, I thought the acting was very professional. All 5 of the actors acted very professionally. It is 100% improv as mentioned, so they have a very shocked and confused look on their face sometimes, but that's very understandable given kind of the subject matter of the film. But yeah, everyone did a good job. I think Anna Carlise, she was kind of the best responses. She definitely had a thought out character in her mind going in. The other ones, I think they kind of developed a character as filming went on, but everyone was, professional. So what doesn't work with this film? Well, let me tell you, it is just 5 people talking to a voice off screen, and it's just them sitting on a couch or a chair, and it's just a static camera. There might be blinds or something in the background. It's essentially what you're seeing on the screen now, right? So someone talking, and then someone else off screen talks, and then they kind of react and improv a few lines. But that's the whole movie. 95% of it is just static shots of people sitting on a couch speaking, which I don't think really worked. There's a lot I can forgive with low budget movies, but even with low budget movies, you have to, go somewhere, you have to be somewhere. It's not like a podcast where you're talking in a room. You have to do something. And this film just did not do anything. It was just people talking, sitting on chairs. If you can see in my little poster here, there was 5 people sitting on chairs. I hope you like that, because that's 95% of it. You really have to do something other than these 5 static shots. They do change their clothes every so often, but it's not what I would consider riveting at all. In the summary, I mentioned that the psychotherapist uses a confrontational method to guide his patients. What that means is he just kind of berates women about their sexual habits and says the strangest things, like how women have all the power in sex, but they spend it on the wrong people or the wrong man. And it's just very kind of questionable about what it is. It reminds me a lot of stuff you might hear from, what's it called? Involuntary celibate people, or incels for short. Just how their view of women is not very good. They kind of really do just have a very disparaging opinion of women, and it comes out in how they are trying to be confrontational with these women. I know it was supposed to go for a realistic tone, being all improv, but it really was not, because these people really did not expect just to be insulted the whole time and having to defend their imaginary character's position. And you see confused faces all the time, why are you saying this? Why are you trying to degrade me in such a way? Anna really had quite a few good faces throughout the whole thing. But yeah, it's very strange, very awkward, and again, very derogatory towards women. In addition, some strange sounds kind of happen, buses go by, cars go by, close the window, and it really just also takes away from the movie itself, because you realize this is just someone's apartment that they've showed up at. They often talk about calling, oh, I called you, you come here. And it just seems like they worked that into the script, but I don't think the overall setup, the overall progression of any story really doesn't work. So who is this movie for exactly? Well, I would say if you're a psychologist student, You could probably watch this and do some psychoanalysis of yourself, probably of the voice itself. I think that would be interesting. I think if you're an angry incel and want your world view affirmed, you could probably get some value out of this as well. For a rating, I would give it a 1.2 out of 10. I hope the best for everyone who was involved with this movie. So that's it from me. Did you watch it? Leave a comment telling us what you thought. And as always, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.